Hi and welcome to our moving series. We up and left our home of 12 years, still filled with my houseplant collection and most of our stuff to follow our dream to live nearby sea. So we moved across the country in 2 days with our dog Baloo without a concrete plan, and this is how it went. Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of our moving series. In my previous video I did share the news that we moved in 2 days from one side of the country to the other. It was very spontaneous, but at the same time, we were thinking about this for the whole year, and when the destiny worked its thing and my husband did get a job offer, we had only 2 days to move. So in those 2 days we're in a completely new apartment. This is an Airbnb, very eccentric and vintage Airbnb. I did share the whole tour in my previous video with some quirky details like nude pictures and stuff like that in the toilet, let's not talk about it. If you want to see more about that, you can see it in my previous video. But today I'm starting the video of us going to apartment hunt because we need to find somewhere to live. We have this specific apartment for only 2 weeks and first week is almost done. So it is a little bit time sensitive because we are kind of in a rush, but at the same time don't want to make a rushed decision because we're gonna sign a lease for at least a year, so we need to be smart about it, And at the same time it's like a peak season here in the seashore of Lithuania, so many apartments are leased only for like several days, nights, weeks and so on, so people can go like on vacations over here, so it's not ideal to hunt for apartment for a year, and it's challenging, but at the same time we love a good challenge, and trust me, it is a good challenge. So I want to take you along, see the apartments together, maybe have some opinions of yours. If you have any experience renting, maybe you have any tips or tricks. We're very grateful for all of those recommendations and tips. And enough mumbling, I guess. Let's go and see the first apartment, and I'm excited to take you along because I feel like me and my husband, we have a pretty good gut feeling about this one because it has underground parking, which is very important for us. It also has beautiful windows, so it's perfect for a houseplant collection that I have in my home. It could be it, but also it's only the first apartment that we're seeing, so it would be crazy just to go ahead with this one. But at the same time, maybe it's destiny. So I guess let's go and see how it looks, and later on I'll share my opinions and thoughts with you. So let's go and see that one. Yep. Market grocery haul. Look at all those colors of bags. Okay. Okay, they stopped. This is wild west. Anyway, kombucha break. Wild. Neighbors. Let me show you a quick haul of what we acquired. We have a nice bag of fresh local potatoes. Cannot wait to work with these because we did buy some fish, also local, so that should be so delicious. So a bag of potatoes. Then we also got some garlic, beautiful. Some peaches. Look at those, so pretty. Let's try this peach. Oh my god. Delicious. We also got a bag of, what are these? Peas. Oh yes. Smell like summer. It reminds me of my grandma's garden. Look at those. Woo. Good snack for a person and for a puppy. We also, by the way, eat the pods. They're so sweet. We also have some local fish. And the lady, the saleswoman, was so flipping cool. She was a big lady with a big opinions, and I loved it. She did offer us to buy some salted fish. These guys smell intense. And some, you know, raw fish for the dinner and stuff like that. We also have a bunch of greens. We did buy beautiful onions. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Beasts. These are beasts, and look how clean and beautiful. Oh my gosh. And intense they are. Also have some dill for the soup. And lastly, I honestly don't know how do you call this in English. I just realized what kind of vegetable that is from my work, because one time my coworker brought that for lunch and I was like, what is that? I want to give it a taste try. And she was like, bring it on. So very delicious, very yummy, very unique taste. I like it. Also got some beef, so have a couple sausages and some bones for the soup we're gonna be making today. It's gonna be very yummy. Bolu loves this bag. Yup, this is his favorite. We got so much. Also have fresh cucumbers from a local old grandpa. He was so sweet. And he also sold us these berries. And these are not blueberries. Do you see how long they are? These are called dry berries in Lithuanian. So, sausmedžio uogos. So dry tree berries. Let's give a taste test. I never tried this before. When I asked the guy, the grandpa, are they delicious? He said people buy this not for the flavor. I was like, okay. It's like, they do have like lots of health benefits and stuff like that, so. Oh yeah, they are kind of dry. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, they're actually juicy, but they have that bitter taste, like a glass of wine. Okay. The texture is just like blueberries, but it's... Oh, shivers going through my back. Okay, that's interesting. I could not resist myself and I did went on a thrifting trip while my husband and Bolu waited outside in a storm. Find you a man that waits for you in the rain because you want to go thrift. But before that, since the next week we will need to go to the office, my husband and myself as well will need to leave Bolu alone in our Airbnb, and that's when the tricky part comes, because it's gonna be the first time in a really long time that we left him alone. So we are a little bit worried and scared. So we went into the vet store and we bought calming pills. These are like made out of different herbs and natural organic berries for our little guy to nap and be calm while we're not home. And also some snacks from Sweet Potatoes to keep him busy. Lastly, let me show you a couple clothing pieces that I found and I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh. So this is the first piece. It's made out of linen and the color is so beautiful, blue sky. And this has this little tiny hook over here to hook it up and close. And I love the sleeves on this, so fun, so bubbly. And it's like so nicely fitting. It just flows natural. It's not fitting you all the way up, so you feel freely whenever you're maybe having a belly bloated or something. So really love this piece. So cute. Very nice deal. Need to go ahead and wash it right now. Prepare for the business. Also got this one, another very nice, such an airy and clean looking material. Look at this. So cute, also very nice fitting. It's not like very fitted, kind of flowy, and you feel pretty much freely in it. And also love the colors, so like natural looking, so simple and light, very beautiful. And also the sleeves are fun like this. They have like some ruffles on top. Very cute, very excited. Also have this. Of course, I couldn't resist some planty themed clothing. This one is from H&M, but I was on a look for something with spaghetti sleeves, because whenever we go outside, I feel like I am getting this tan that, you know, the upper part of my arm is all white, and this one is very tanned, like very tanned, but you know, you get the idea. So I wanted something to work on my tan while we're walking and exploring the city, and this is also made out of linen and feels so light and cute. This is definitely cute. Love the buttons, all natural looking as well, so loved it. And lastly, I mean, technically this was the first piece that I bought, and it was this cute little scarf. I mean, not scarf, bandana. And look at the pattern on this. This is so fun. It has so many different fruits and berries, and it's so flowy and light, and it was actually used as a decor piece on one of the purses in that store. It was like so right on one of the purses, and I was like, is this bandana sold separately? And she was like, of course, let me take it out for you. And this was only, wait, where's the price tag? Oh, she took it out. Okay, this was €3.20, by the way. So light and beautiful, and I forgot all of my hats at home, so I thought I can use this either as a hand bait or maybe as a little bandana to hide from the sun, and I feel like the colors on this will look cute. I mean, right now I'm doing nonsense, but you get the idea. I love little bananas and little strawberries, so cute. So this is my haul. Very long haul, but it's a big haul, so enough mumbling. It's time to go ahead and make some yummy beef soup, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Hello everyone, it's a very exciting day here in the neighborhood because we're moving. Oh my gosh, it doesn't feel real to say it out loud, but it's happening. We just cleaned the apartment. Ouch. Cleaned. Gosh, fake roses, we cleaned the apartment, cleaned the sofa. I'll show everything in a moment, but I have some exciting news and not exciting news. I haven't been filming for the last week or so because we found out that my baby Bolu has separation anxiety. So since we were living in a new place and since my husband had to go to work and couldn't stay with him at home anymore, it's been a struggle bus, I'm not gonna lie. We even went to the vet to see what we can do to help him out, to relieve the stress and stuff like that. But I guess that's a theme to talk about in a different day, because today I want to talk about exciting things. And we actually went ahead and checked that apartment that I was talking with you about, and we signed the lease yesterday, and I cannot believe this is happening. So it's been a very freaky day to visit the apartment because it was extremely stormy in here. It was a very high alarm here in whole neighborhood because the wind was extreme, the rain was extreme. We had the amount of rain in one day that usually we get in about a month. So that was an interesting time to go ahead and visit the apartment to check it out. We went in there all soaking wet because we do not have a car. We went there by foot and I broke my umbrella. It was just a whole thing, but in the end, we love the owners, we love the apartment itself. I haven't filmed in there because I was very nervous and freaking out and very moist. But today we're going in there and we'll try to settle in. It's like a skeleton of apartment, so we'll have a sofa, we'll have a kitchen-like set, toilet with washing machine. That's it. We don't have any pots, pans, spoons, forks, anything in the toilet that you might need. Even bedding. We don't have pillows, we don't have the bedding where we're gonna be sleeping tonight. So that is kind of scary, but also, you know what, I don't care. I'm so excited to go there and create my own little nest with my husband. So it does have lots of perks, and plus is that apartment we have a underground parking, which was very important to us. And at the same time, it's so small. It's one room apartment, so it has its own, minuses. I won't be able to bring all of my houseplant collection, which is probably the biggest minus in my personal book, but I'll try to figure out something. I think I still will manage to bring at least little piece of that collection into here. I actually already talked with my mom. She's going to visit with my sister and her husband next week, and she'll bring some stuff to us, including some houseplants, because I just cannot resist. But yeah, it's a good day. It's very exciting. Yesterday, after signing the lease, we went to celebrate in KFC because they had a new Minion collection, and for those who are new, probably you don't know that, but I love Minions. This is my favorite movie ever. So cartoon movie, like animated movie. So Minion burger. Look at this. Su viena akim pusė su dviem.
Beautiful. Perintas.
We went ahead and ate some delicious yummy KFC food, and that was our celebration. And then we went to walk around neighborhood and see what we got ourselves into, because the day we were visiting the apartment, once again it was so rainy and cold. We didn't see anything, to be honest with you. So it might look spontaneous, but the time is pretty perfect because right now is a peak season of tourists in here in Port Town. So it's unbelievable itself that we could find something, especially with a dog, because 95% of people do not want tenants with dogs. So I feel like we nailed it, and it's gonna be a fun adventure because right now we're gonna be, settling in, buying some cutesy stuff to make it our own, make it our home, and I'll take you along, of course. But first things first, we left this apartment as we found it. So my husband cleaned the sofa from Baloo's here. I cleaned the floor, just to leave it a little bit more nice. We did leave the bed as it is. We still need to take our last set of laundry that we did yesterday because we don't have a washing detergent and stuff like that. But yep, all our lives fit in 4 bags at this moment. My husband's, mine, and all of our stuff. So it's wild to think about it. I'm excited to take you along. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go into our new home because it's time. Finally, let's do this. Welcome to our home. I will show you the more appropriate tour whenever we're settled in.
We just arrived.
Yeah, all the interior figured out, but we just arrived like 2 minutes ago and I said, wait, let's not put the bags in yet, let me show you the apartment tour. So let's do that real quick. As we enter through the main door, we have a large walk-in closet. Are you joking? I feel like this was the selling point for me personally. Please don't mind a microwave in the closet because the previous tenants just left it there. So the owner said, if you wanna keep it and put it in the kitchen. If you don't, just throw it away or something. But we have a humongous closet for all of the knickknacks, all of the clothes, many drawers and stuff like that, like deep drawers. What are we talking? Amazing. Very excited about this. Like so stoked. This is like from movies. Oh my gosh, cannot wait. And when you leave the closet, on the other side we have a toilet, bathroom. There you go. Oh, nothing fancy, but cute cozy space. Oh, we do have a radiator. Good. I was nervous about that. But yeah, we have a shower, have a toilet. Interesting decision to have a mirror in front of a toilet. Probably just appreciate how beautiful you look while you poop. I don't know, but sure. And then we have a main living area. Lots of little pieces of furniture. Still not sure what we're gonna do with that. We have a big couch. This is gonna be our bed as well, so still not sure how that will work, but hopefully it's not the worst. Worst case scenario, we'll look for something to put on top, like little mattress. Yeah, maybe put some small mattress on top. Small. And then on the other side, we have a kitchen area. Small, cozy, and I feel like this specific wall is perfect to add some shelving with my plants.
Of course.
Yup. Either we're gonna maybe use it somewhere in there, maybe on that wall, but just the fact that we have so much of empty walls was a big plus for me. Plus we have electric sockets to for the lamps to add the lighting, because we have one single window that also goes to the terrace that I'll show in a moment. But yep. We also have underground parking that I already mentioned, which was a selling point to my husband. Look at this little guy. Already getting cozy. Yeah, and I guess that's the tour. Small kitchen that we will make our own.
Yes.
Oh, we do have a teapot. I was so worried we don't have a teapot. We do have it. Awesome. And we also have a humongous terrace. Just look at the size. It's like a separate room on its own. Like so much space. The funny fact that we have even a sea sand over here, so it definitely feels like a port town. And we also have those little hooks that we can add our furniture in here, and maybe a lock or something, because technically somebody can just jump in here and take everything we leave in here, which is a bit scary because I want to have plants in here. I want to have for the spooky season maybe pumpkin patch and stuff like that, but that's for the future.